Good day. I figure if I'm going to do one today, I got to do it now because considering the one that I did and uploaded yesterday took 12 hours. Could be sunspots, probably. There was a coronal hole earth facing yesterday and there's a nice big splash, so there's all kinds of good stuff happening on the planet. So this every morning I like to start my day off with coming out in the backyard. Usually the turd herd, the poop troop are with me. They're not now because we live on a pretty rad street and there's consequences to that. It's quiet and it's nice and it's alluring and people like to walk their dogs up and down it. So as a result, mine, do what dogs do and protect their home. So they get stressed. So there's an hour in the morning that after they come out and do their stuff, they go back inside and I get to put my feet in the dirt. That's my view. I like the tree in the middle, upside down. Look at the little light bug. You guys get to see the little light fairy. That's what I call little light fairies. Hi guy, how are you? Dancing around, boop, 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 boop. Under the tree. Look, he's like the angel on top of the tree. Third eye angel. Anyway. I cracked myself. Okay. I never get bored. I never get bored. So, starting your day off right. It's so rad. A lot of people do it. I was in the Air Force for a spell. They call it the Air Force, not the airfare. I still have some homies that are in there. I hope they get out soon. Wouldn't it be rad if freaking people woke up to the fact that if you stop fighting with people, you wouldn't need militaries? I just hear this. I say that, and then I hear this energy of, not everybody will ever get on board with that. There's so many things that not everybody will ever get on board with. Bored. That kind of bored bores me. It's stupid. The way people limit themselves, it's so discouraging. It's so frustrating to watch when you want people to just have nothing but good things for themselves. I've always been a spectator. A lot of these spiritually tingly types are. I watch, I learn. You'd be amazed how many people freaking don't say what they feel. And it just oozes out of them. Anyway, so with this newfound gateway that's opening, that has been opening up, you hear this like this universal creak of this portal. So more it's like this, I guess, a portal. I think of Lost. Who doesn't? So this portal of good stuff happening for a lot of people. So what I kind of want to, what my feeling, my heart space is screaming at me today about, aside from where's my coffee, is teachers, guides, call them whatever you want, people you cross paths with in life. Especially now. I mean, like yesterday, with all the freaking technology glitches that I don't know if anyone else, I don't ever know if anybody else is having techie trouble. I mean, I always assume they are because it's so convoluted now that it's just it's like a big old ball of freaking yarn hair and rubber bands and something tacky. How about a little pine sap in there for tack? Anyway, of just information out there. And how do you weed through determining, what teacher is trustworthy or, wants your best interest? Because there's a lot of teachers out there that really just want your money. Yeah, there's they got the little inklings in there to freaking do some good, but mostly it's for their bank account. And there's some things that you can do to determine the heart space in which a teacher is coming from, and that is, what are they doing with their excess? I'm a teacher because I have things to teach. I'm a guide because I've been in a lot of circumstances that a lot of people haven't. So in this time of lunacy, this is like my hood. Insane, because, of just how I grew up. So I'm finally comfortable. Everybody else is like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, this I can do. I can do this. So, yeah, the heart space in which they're coming from. What are they doing with their excess? Now, that's all I'm going to say about them. I think that's enough. Anybody that watches this, you're drawn to it. I'm supposed to be on your peripheral for some reason, on your radar. People, there's all kinds of, this is like college. It's like the college of the soul. Sometimes you get a teacher you like, sometimes you don't, Then you tell your friends, don't sign up for that class, it's fucking boring. If you want to support a teacher that you really respect and value, even if it's currently, even if you down the road, your points of view kind of taper off, or, because people drop out, they drop in. It's just the way it is, it's just exchanging of information. Boom, 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 drop out, drop in. It's, I like to look at myself as my own personal currency. So when I say I'm going to do something, if I don't, it really bothers me. So, just being a person of integrity, people can tell when you are a person of integrity. So, I don't really have I'm not one that's going to do a webinar or something like that exactly and give you guidance in a counseling or that kind of a environment. What I'm trying to do is, I like to make people laugh. I light up when people laugh. So what I want to do is, I want to spread my message in a way that I can tell my story, because it's really fucking funny, to as many people as I possibly can, so that they realize that you can come from the lowest of lows and shoot way past that, and authentically one day live in complete consciousness. And it's beautiful, and I want that for everyone. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm selling myself. Don't be dirty. I have thought about it though, and I am kind of cute, but no, it's not my way. I'm not knocking it on the way of the other ways, for their ways. That's for them, but it's not my way. It's reserved parking. Anyway, I'm so corny. It's what happens when you live in the Middle Earth West for 15 years. Anyway, so I'm still on myself. But what I'm doing is, when I was 9 years old, I came up with this idea because even then I knew that there was too much separation in the world, because, I mean, by then I was painfully aware that I was separated from the whole planet. So I came up with this idea. It's on my website, the Facebook page, Third Eye Activated. That's 3 eyes, three eyes, activated. I came up with this idea to sell this t-shirt. So that's how I'm gonna fund my mission, because it's really important to me that I be self-supporting. And considering that I am my own currency, I know that I will go far. And I know that you all can go far too. It's cool because I'm starting to do it like, I mean, I already have like barters set up for exchanges. And I think about a world where that's how it is. Like, hey man, want to trade? Like on the playground, want to trade? Yeah. All right, cool. Services for, lodging, services for just exchange of currency. Anyway, you just use, that's another word, discernment. Just listen to your freaking inner knowing. It's your guide. There's so many freaking little dragonflies visiting me this morning. It's a freaking beautiful day. Oh my God, it's a beautiful day. So yeah, I just used your inner knowing. Follow your third-eyed guides. Your gut. You know what to trust. You know what to not trust. And if you don't, and when you make mistakes, this is really important. Even if you come up, and in your mind at that instant is the worst case scenario by going by your gut, do not for an instant think, fucking Marge. You do not understand how often I hear that in my life. Fucking Marge. I went with my knowing and it freaking blew up in my face and it's all your fault. Well, number one, whatever. Get over yourself. You have choices. You don't get to blame nobody else. Nobody gets to blame nobody else. Number two, use that as practice. A very expensive lesson that I had to learn about my knowing is with my house situation where I used to live. And the best lesson out of that is my timing was off. It was like I was right, but the circumstances, it was like a lesson for me that it's like, yeah, you can know this, but you're not incorporating all of the signs. You're looking at what you want to look at. You're not evaluating all the information. So the universe is going to teach you a couple lessons here on how to do that for next time. So it's all a process. We're all trying to learn. If we're trying to get better, we're going to be okay. If you're trying to make yourself better by making other people's lives worse, you suck. Marge out.